Hey everyone, hi there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. And today I want to bring you a new work from home position where CVS Health is hiring remote workers. All right, so let's just get right into it. I don't like to keep people too long, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So you see here, CVS is hiring customer service representatives to work from home. They're paying $1,000 sign-on bonus. Cool, right? Wait, but that's not it, right? So the customer service position location is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's a fully remote position. And just to scroll down a little bit to look at the job description, this position is work from home for any candidate that's in the Central Time Zone or Eastern Standard Time Zone. So you don't have to live in Pittsburgh in order to work this job. You can live in any one of those time zones, which is cool. So this position also includes a $1,000 sign-on bonus as well as an additional $2,000 bonus, which is you'll get that within 180 days post-training, which is cool. So you're making $3,000. Like what? Who can beat that? And then also the sign-on and retention bonuses are not applicable to current internal employees of CVS or Aetna. The bonuses are only applicable to specific positions, locations, and business groups. So this particular position is qualified for this bonus, which is cool. And then also the required qualifications that you must have. You need to be able to answer questions and resolve issues on as a single point of contact. It's phone based, so you need to be able to take calls, assist customers with plan sponsors, members, and providers. So if you've ever worked from home or just in customer service, in a call center like brick and mortar, you may not have been in remote working from home, but maybe you're just you worked in a brick and mortar setting and you have customer service skills, you've worked on the phone with customers, you're able to assist them with their accounts, things of that sort. This is sort of like what this remote work is. And so if you have those fundamentals, then you should be able to qualify for this position. And then just looking at more required qualifications, it's showing that you need to be able to anticipate customer needs, provide the customer with related information to answer the unasked questions, additional plan details, benefit plan details, member self-service tools, etc. You also need to be able to educate and assist customers. So once again, that goes back to saying if you've ever been in the customer service world and you understand that you need to be able to just basically go through the training and assist the customer with understanding the product or whatever the service is providing. All right, so let's just look and see if there's any other attributes to the job that you may need to adhere to. So they do have the COVID requirements. So COVID-19 vaccination is required. I'm not sure if it's really for remote. So once you get the position or if a recruiter contacts you about this position, you might want to ask that question. Does this pertain to those who are remote since you're not actually going into the building and going to be around people? But there is a vaccination requirement, so you must have your COVID-19 vaccination. It says CVS Health requires certain colleagues to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19, including any booster shots if required, were allowable under the law unless they are approved for a reasonable accommodation based on disability, medical condition, religious belief, or other legally recognized reasons that prevents them from being vaccinated. So if you haven't been vaccinated for whatever reason and you have these particular requirements, reasonable accommodations that may help you to not need that vaccination requirement, and then there you go, and there you have it. You are required to have received at least one COVID-19 shot prior to your first day of employment and to provide proof of your vaccination status or apply for a reasonable accommodation within the first 10 days of your employment. Please note that in some states and roles, you may be required to provide proof of full vaccination or an approved reasonable accommodation before you begin to actively work. So that still goes to say you might still want to kind of ask that question because although it's not really said verbatim that you would need that vaccination because you are working remote, they didn't say anything like that just yet. So let's just kind of read a little further to see if they might. Then also the preferred qualifications for this position is certain background experience that you must have, customer service experiences, as I mentioned before, in a transaction-based environment, such as a call center, like I was saying, brick and mortar, of course, or retail location preferred, demonstrating abilities to be empathetic and compassionate, gain that rapport. So if you've ever worked in this field, you know that you need to gain rapport, be able to have respect, speak clearly, etc., to the customer. Be also have effective organizational skills and ability to manage multiple tasks, effective communication skills, both verbal and written associate's degree or equivalent work experience. So it's showing that both verbal and written associate's degree or equivalent work experience is necessary for this position. Then also your education needs to be at least having a high school diploma or a GED. So there you go, and there you have it. You do need a high school diploma or a GED. And then also, so the overview is showing that bring your heart to CVS Health. Every one of us at CVS Health shares a single clear purpose, bringing our heart to every moment of your health. This purpose guides our commitment to deliver enhanced human-centric healthcare for a rapidly changing world. So they're just really into health, and they want you to also just be someone who is into assisting the customer to the best of your ability, basically. So all you have to do is click here to apply, and you would just go to jobs.cvshealth.com/job/157045532. And I'm just kind of giving you that number because sometimes it's just a job 8 number, so you might need to put that number in, like it says right here, job ID 2075475BR. So, because sometimes when you go back to look at it, then the job is closed because a lot of people are like, hey, I can use $1,000 sign-on bonus. Like, who can't? And then an additional $2,000 within 180 days. Oh, yes, let's get it. Okay. Let's get that bag. So there you go, and there you have it. This is a work from home position. Hey, tune in, subscribe to my channel. I also have a lot of other things on my channel that I do. But go ahead and subscribe. I'll bring a lot of new things to you. Thank you for watching my channel. Ciao.